Hi guys, this is Chet here from Avion Technology here in the Chicagoland area. We are a digital agency. We work with a lot of small businesses, help them scale up, and work with a lot of small digital agencies that help them scale up as well. By the way, this is just a conversation, right? None of this is any financial or legal advice. If you need anything in that domain, please contact a concerned specialist. Today, this is going to be the first in a series of videos that I'm going to do called running a services business. I've been doing this business for the last 20 years, for the first 2 years as a freelancer, and then like for the last 17 years as a business. And I have a special affinity to services businesses. I read a book recently called The Millionaire Next Door, and what was kind of really surprising for me is that most of the millionaires in America are actually small business owners, right? So every time we think about a millionaire, we think about some guy who's, getting out of a chopper, and, he has like this beautiful woman at his side, and he's like just signing contracts and opening bottles of champagne and then playing and going and playing in the casino. That's usually not what a millionaire is about. That person who gets out of a chopper and all that is someone who's either made a lot of money illegally and is now trying to show it off, or someone who's actually maybe in a lot of debt, and because that's the only way you can afford a high consumption lifestyle. But most millionaires are actually small business owners, and there's a few things about them. They are usually very thrifty. They are usually very understated, and they actually, a lot of them come from very adverse backgrounds, and over a span of 20-30 years, by sheer hard work, they create value in their businesses, and usually at the 30-year mark they will sell off their business and get a lump sum, some of which will go for the retirement fund, some of which will go towards the education of the next generation. Surprisingly, most of it will actually go back to the community in terms of endowments and trusts and just social service. So today I'm going to actually talk about how small businesses, small services businesses, actually create value, create wealth, right? So on the y-axis is what I call, so the basis of all services business actually is your hourly rate, right? It's the rate at which you sell your services, or your business sells its services. And on the x-axis is the number of years that you've been doing it consistently, right? So for example, if you're a super specialty surgeon, you've gone to, you've done your med school, then you've done your residency, you're a super specialty surgeon, you have a pretty high hourly rate, right? But if you're just, if you're in your late 30s, you've not performed consistently for a long time, right? As opposed to that, if you're a plumber, and again, none of this is personal, or don't take it in a negative way, but I think surgeons usually end up in school for a long time. Plumbers don't have to do that. So your hourly rate is maybe not as much as a surgeon, but you've been doing it consistently for a long amount of time. So you're like here, right? And this guy is like here. So the key to maximizing your value in your small business is actually investing a lot in your skills so that your hourly rate goes up. How do you do that? By continuous learning, upgrading of your skills, and targeting a specific niche, right? So it's all about demand and supply. The market pays you for your skill sets. The market, the demand is created by demand and supply, right? So if you have skill sets which are extremely in demand, the market will pay you a lot. So your hourly rate. But that's not the only vector. The second vector is how many years have you been consistently delivering your service, right? Because if you've not been consistently delivering your service, then you'll be out of the game pretty soon. So the best place to be is somewhere like this, where you have specialized skill sets. It's a blue ocean market, but at the same time you've been delivering that service for a long time. right? That's when you're going to create maximum amount of value in your business when you exit, when you liquidate your business. So this was just a small vignette. You know, we plan to do this video series, running a small business, with some very specific insights in terms of how we can help you scale up your business. A lot of small business owners, you know, it's like a hamster on a treadmill. You spend so much time working in the business, they don't have any time to spend on working on the business, right? So I think, you know, I hope some of these videos can help you. So what's the takeaway from today? The takeaway from today is that be in a niche. Now, whether that's a geographical niche, whether it's a skill set niche, you know, doesn't matter, but be in a niche where it's a blue ocean market where you don't have too much competition, right? So you can command a good per hour rate for your skills. That's number one. Number two is, don't forget the part about delivering consistently, right? You got to deliver consistently 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And that's when, you know, a reputation comes in, a goodwill comes in the market. And then at that point in time, you know, you will, the business will almost run on an autopilot, right? Once you build a good reputation. And then that's when, you know, you will be able to create a lot of wealth. One of the things that will help you get there in the lead gen part of it is having an awesome website, doing some good digital marketing, and if you have a lot of existing customers, you know, helping to retain them through customer engagement through an app. So that's usually where we come in, Avion Technology, and work with a lot of small businesses. So if you like this content, you know, send us an email. You know, this is our phone number, and give us a shout. We'd love to work on your website. We would love to give you our insights and help you grow, right? It's about the growth, it's about scaling up, and that's really the number one pain point for most small businesses, and that's actually the pain point that we help solve. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the other side of the weekend. Thank you.